Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Denero Taylor. I currently co-own a company called First Class Graphics here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I initially started off as a graphic designer. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. And I got my 4-year bachelor's degree in fine art from the Columbus College of Art and Design back in 2009. Worked for a couple of years as a graphic designer for like Fast Sign, Signorama, a couple of mom and pop sign shops and small wrap shops, and then made the jump to start my own company in 2016 with my business partner. And we actually are looking for another graphic designer, but that leads me to today's topic that I've been asked a lot, which is, do you need a college degree to be a graphic designer? And or I guess in order to get a job as a graphic designer? And the answer is yes and no, which you're probably like, yeah, that's a cop-out answer, but I'm going to break it down, especially as somebody who employs graphic designers, is a graphic designer by trade, and can answer the question. So like I said, I own a print shop that specializes in vehicle wrap, signs, banners, and we're looking for another graphic designer. I personally do not care if you have a bachelor's degree, associate's degree from any kind of college, university, or trade school. All I care about is, can you do the work, and do you have a solid portfolio? Can you meet deadlines? Do you understand the software? And by software, we usually use Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. I've worked at other companies before when I was in school and when I got out of school, where I needed to use Dreamweaver and Adobe InDesign. But for the sake of what I do, we pretty much stay in the realm of just using Photoshop and Illustrator. So I will say this: I'm not going to trash or bash art schools or art colleges or colleges with art programs. I think they do serve a purpose. I myself am very grateful for the opportunity that was presented to me, and I learned a lot from CCAD. And if anybody can go without going into a large amount of debt, I would highly recommend it, because the things you do learn can, I think, project you forward faster on your journey to being a graphic designer. But if you've got a weird schedule, or maybe your money's tight, or you've got a specific type of life situation, but you really want to get into it, there are so many resources online, tutorials and how-tos on how to use Photoshop and how to use Illustrator. I myself have made some and put some on YouTube for people to learn from. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting your degree from the School of Hard Knocks or YouTube University. And again, it doesn't really mean anything to me personally if you've got a degree or not. What I care about is the work. So if anybody out there is thinking about applying for a job in the graphic design field, and you've got some experience but not necessarily a degree, I would just go ahead and just see what happens. Talk to the owner of that company or the manager that's hiring, and show them your portfolio and just be upfront with them. But I've never had anybody personally ask me if I had a degree. They just wanted to see me do the work, to the point where I had to sit down and take a design test. So, again, I say yes and no. I still think that there's a valid place for for design schools. But yeah, if you're strapped for cash or time, and you feel like you're in a pretty solid place with your skills in the graphic design field to go ahead and apply for a job, you know, the industry is always looking for solid, good, skilled, deadline meeting, proficient designers that communicate well, can listen to a customer's needs, and effectively deliver what it is they're looking for. So I hope that answers any questions. I am going to try and put out more content for this industry and not just tutorials on how to do graphic design, but how to conduct yourself as a business in the graphic design field, what to possibly charge, what to look out for, what to stay away from, what's a good opportunity, what's fair, and things of that nature. But I would like to hear from everybody else out there as far as some of the content that they would like to see put out. And hopefully I can help you guys and answer some questions. But I thank you for your time, and I thank you for your listening.